So is now the right time to buy in the crypto market? That seems to be this $64 million question. I don't know where I got that saying. I think I got it from my grandfather. He always used to say stuff like, hey, son, that's the $64 million question. I'm like, oh, okay. This is kind of a random number if you think about it. But anyway, here we go. The overall market's 1.75 trillion down 1.6. We've had this kind of slow bleed scenario, as I'm calling this, just been playing out. We've been in these choppy waters. It has not been overall a very good time in crypto, right? It just simply has not. But what it has done, is that it has pushed everything lower and it's pushed everything down where everything's at a discount, okay? And so that's really the question that we have. Is this the right time to buy into crypto? Not investing advice, not telling you what to do, but right now it's not a bad time to be looking at if you've had your eye on some particular coins or tokens like say maybe Solana or XRP or Terra, Cardano, you kind of name it, right? If you've had your eye on them and you're looking at, hey, maybe it's now a good time to buy Solana, yes or no, it really depends on, number one, is that one that you've been thinking about picking up? Number two, what's your long-term profit goal for that particular asset? For Solana, we'll just use Solana as an example. And number three, what's the timetable that you want to achieve that goal? Okay, because inside of those three questions is the answer. And what I would say to you is this, is that before you buy any asset like Solana or Cardano or Dogecoin or Shiba Inu or Kronos or Polygon, insert token name here. Number one, look at it and look at the last, say, 6 months. And is it at a discount? Yes or no? The odds are yes. Everything's at a discount now because the market's just been pushed down in the last 7-8 weeks or more, right? Really, the first quarter of 21, not been a great time for crypto. Been here every day, living and breathing it, as if you've been following my videos. So darn near everything is on a discount, okay? And if you look at it that way, it's like, hey, it's not bad. I mean, look at Kronos. I mean, I can remember when it was, in the 50-cent range. It's a dramatic discount from from some of its previous highs. In fact, now I'm curious, like what was its? So like, let's look at the last 1 year, right? Okay, like right here. So back at the end of what is that? November? Yeah, November 22nd. It was trading at 90 cents. But over right in here, I mean, basically, sorry, can't talk today. In January, it was in the 50-cent range. I mean, so it's dramatically off from its all-time highs. 55, 60 cents down from its all-time highs. That's a pretty decent deal if you look at that in the stance of its all-time high and the discount associated from what it was, right? Also, you've got assets like Kronos or even Shiba Inu that have proven that they can hit those all-time highs, and once they've been there, they can usually get back there at some point in time, which brings us back to that question, time. How long are you willing to put in and wait, okay, and see? So the way I look at it is maybe it's if you're looking at a short-term opportunity, you're looking for maybe smaller caps that might have an opportunity to really pop early. They have much smaller market capitalizations. They can be moved positive or negative, so you have more risk. But but things like that. So those are brand new tokens, maybe pre-sales, things that have come out. Again, be very mindful of risk in those. And then beyond that, you've got your kind of mid cap, large cap. Large cap's really what we're talking about, but you could apply it to mid cap too. Mid cap to me would be kind of anything outside of the top 100, maybe 100 to 200 in the top cryptos, right? But on CoinMarketCap, you're looking at the top 100 here, right? Okay, so back to that. Look at discount off of its all-time highs. Do you like it or not? And then how much profit do you want to make? And then how long do you want to wait for that profit to come in? Is it a situation where you're like, okay, I'm willing to wait 6 months, 5 months, a year? Like for a lot of these are long-term buys for me and holds. Like Bitcoin, Ethereum, I'm going to be holding those for years. In fact, I'm even DCAing. I'm dollar cost averaging into them. I'm doing that as well. So, but if you're looking at like maybe I should buy Solana as an example, okay, or insert any other token name here, ask yourself these questions and kind of look at it. Is this the right time? The odds are it's probably not a bad time. The other thing I would tell you is, do we have any more downside exposure in the market? Sure we do. In the next 2 or 3 weeks, we could drop even a little bit lower because we've still got those macroeconomic conditions out there. So we could still drop lower. So in that scenario, you could DCA in. You could say, hey, I'm going to buy, let's say you had $2,000 you were going to buy Solana with today. I'm using that as an example, but again, insert any token name here. Then instead of buying all $2,000 of it today, maybe buy 500 of it today. And maybe a week or two, buy another 500, maybe, and then kind of that way you're DCAing and you're also spreading your risk. And if it continues to drop down, your dollar cost averaging down a little bit lower. Again, food for thought, not investing advice, and that's what I've got for you. As always, I appreciate you. If you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button. Would love to see you stick around. Also, starting tomorrow, down in the description below, if you click on that description below to my Patreon group, for just $20 a month, you get inside my Patreon group, and I'm starting a brand new major benefit for my Patreons tomorrow that is going to be a newsletter that's going to have so much content for you. It's going to be coming out every single week. It's going to help identify opportunities for you in large cap, mid cap, small cap, pre-sales, degen plays, you name it. There's going to be a lot of content that you're going to be able to digest this every week, and you're going to get one of these every single week, this brand new newsletter that's coming out starting on Monday. But if you want to join tomorrow at the beginning of the month. So that's when the new rebill cycle hits, okay? But every Monday, this newsletter is going to be coming out. That's what I got for you. As always, I appreciate you. Have a good one. I'll see you.